Marcus Aurelius once said, "If you've seen the present, you've seen all things, from time immemorial into all of eternity, for everything that happens is related and the same." This is the story of a man who learned that the hard way. Lucius was a scholar of the highest order, but he suffered from a persistent ache of envy. He lived in Rome during the height of the empire, yet his mind dwelled entirely in the past. He spent his days in the shaded portico of his villa, surrounded by scrolls detailing the exploits of Alexander the Great, the wisdom of Socrates, and the grandeur of the pharaohs. To Lucius, the present day felt stale and derivative, a pale imitation of the glorious, vibrant epoch that had vanished long before he was born. One sweltering afternoon, Lucius sat with his nephew, Gaius. The boy was young, eager to join the legions and see the world, but Lucius only sighed, unrolling a papyrus that detailed the fall of Troy. "You are eager to leave," Lucius said, his voice thick with melancholy. "But you will find nothing new. The age of heroes is dead. We miss the true drama of the world, Gaius. We are left only with the echoes." Lucius pointed a bony finger at the text. "Look here, the rage of Achilles, the pride that doomed an army. We have no such passion today." Just then, a commotion erupted in the street below the villa's balcony. A cart driver had collided with a merchant's stall. The merchant, face purple with fury, was screaming at the driver, his chest heaving with a prideful vengeance that demanded retribution for a few spilled olives. The driver, equally proud and refusing to admit fault, drew a small knife. The raw, unfiltered rage was palpable, vibrating in the air. Lucius watched, blinking. The scale was smaller than Troy, but the emotion, the destructive, blinding pride, was identical to the ink on the scroll. He turned back to his table. "But surely," Lucius murmured, "the cunning of Odysseus, the intricate political betrayals of the Greek courts, that sophistication is lost." He looked toward the forum in the distance. There, he saw a group of senators gathering in the shadows of a temple. They were smiling with tight lips, grasping hands while whispering poisonous rumors into one another's ears, maneuvering for a consulship. It was the same dance of ambition and treachery that had unraveled the courts of Babylon and Athens, played out in different robes. Lucius picked up a final scroll, a poem about the tragic love of Dido and Aeneas. "And love," he whispered. "The tragic, world-ending love of the ancients." Across the street, on a rooftop terrace, a young girl was weeping into her hands while a boy walked away, his head hung low. The grief on the girl's face was absolute, a devastation that felt as if the sky itself had collapsed. It was the exact same grief that had once burned Carthage to the ground. Lucius sat back, the scroll slipping from his hand. He looked from the weeping girl to the scheming senators, and finally to the raging merchant. The realization struck him with the force of a hammer. He had not missed the age of heroes. He had not missed the tragedies of the past. The costumes had changed. Togas instead of chitons, Latin instead of Greek, but the play was exactly the same. The actors were new, but the script had not changed a single line since the beginning of time. He looked at Gaius, who was still waiting for wisdom. "Go," Lucius said, his voice trembling with a new understanding. "Travel, Gaius, but know that you will not see new things. You will see the same things everywhere, forever. If you have eyes to see this street, you have seen all of history. If this story connected with you, please like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching!